Please excuse me if I'm casting this a little more quiet. I think my roommates are sleeping already. I don't want to be too crazy now at this hour. I hope you'll enjoy it nevertheless. So Teddster for the Ducks, bottom left-hand side. I'm still unsure if ChriS is still with the Ducks or not. Or if he's clanless. But yeah, pretty much coming out of nowhere. As every time when it's relegation time. And coming far. Who's gonna be the 6th player to join us in relegation? The last one. Teddster with a chance. ChriS has some catching up to do. Farseer Headhunter. The question is just with what build? With the fast tech, and it was scouted immediately. Of course I didn't see game 1, but I heard it was a sick game. It must have been a long game as well. So here comes the harass. Can ChriS be the 2nd undead today? Or will we get more race diversity? Will be the 3rd orc with Hank, Tibbyjack, and then Teddster. Or the 3rd undead, right? With Shocky 84. And then ChriS. So far the arrest doesn't do too much. But at least prevents the next one. Next camp. Ghouls are ready. Teddster will wait until his tech is done. Tech of course. Oh, Greifling! Thank you for the 10 buccarinos! Much love, mate! Many skeletons. Jeez Louise. Good Farseer movement for now. Kinda needs a kill by now. And gets it. Long range from downtown. Ooh, 2nd. Nice deny. But it's still a kill. And that's still level 2. Damn, these guys are playing on a pretty similar level. Good last hits. Nicely playing around this harass. What MMR are these people? Teddster is around. It's a little higher than 2000. ChriS, I think, didn't play too much, but he's not that far away. Maybe 1850, 1900. And will that work without too many costs? This is already quite some ghoul kills. And another one. Oh, it starts to hurt. Slowly but steady it starts to hurt. And tier 3 double beastery. Wyvern or Raiders? I guess it will be Wyvern, right? Everything else would surprise me quite a bit. And the camp isn't unlocked. We couldn't go fully through with this. Heman Danta, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Oh, again, like, these last hits are not bad at all. How they play around this. But now ChriS is out of mana. And there's a Shadowhunter aggression. And the tier 3 is almost done. This looks good for Teddster. Ouch! What was the story again with Teddster? He was playing on a surface, right? Like on a tablet, basically, for the longest time. Finally got good gear recently. That's too many ghouls, isn't there? But the coil comes in and kills the Farseer. Only level 1, of course, but damn, that might be the start of a turnaround. But that was a lot of ghouls that are absolutely necessary. Usually, you want to rotate out of them at this point anyway-ish. But for creeping alone, it was super important to get the XP. And to get level 3. But how do you deal with the Wyvern now? Creeping still needs to be done. Farseer's in. Needs heal wave. Kinda need a TC as well. But the tech by ChriS is so incredibly late. Because of all the ghouls he had to rebuild. I think he's aiming for the burrows. And that might be a smart play. This looks like a smart play indeed if he realizes this. And he does. Teddster, busy with creeping. And there we go. Peon's killed immediately. Oh, finishes, not killed! This prevents the TC. He couldn't start him because he's out of gold. Oh wow, the turnaround. Oh my god, all of a sudden 2 burrows down. That opens up. Yeah, nice. Lich is in time. Okay, that is Teddster, heavily supply stuck. And that is time for ChriS to do some catching up. I can see what people said when the first game was pretty sick. This lines up to be a great game. Can you build the anti-air? And get the hero levels up. 3.5 is not bad. Levels for Teddster are not where they're supposed to be. Going for tiny now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, this can work. Teddster fighting back. Good inventory. Greater mana again. How many mana items have we seen today in these deciders? ChriS is fragile. No TP, no potion. At least he got frost armor. That's good. But Teddster. Yeah, that needs to be a hold. ChriS with the pit stop. And now we're creeping basically side by side. Good for Teddster that he's still in punching distance. Flute for the Wyverns, excellent. +2 already. And a health stone here. Town portal is available. Does he even need it? And Venom Spears online. Off we go with the Hex onto Fiends. Ground definitely belongs to ChriS. He could force game 3 right here. 4 and 3. This is so huge. The Wyvern gives so much XP. It's incredible. Teddster about to lose the hero again. Still has the Hellstone, which he needs to pop now. Or TP away. That's a safe Fiend. And that is more time for the Expo to work. This was also a Fiend that needs to be replaced. Not over. But the push continues. No third hero. He doesn't have the supply as well. That's a liability. Beastmaster, what for undead? With quill beasts. Okay, he seems a little desperate to find a solution against Wyvern. Let's see how that goes. The fiends just die. They die super quickly, just as the Wyvern. But once the fiends are all gone, what do you do against these Wyvern? Neck and neck fight, but the extra economy might win the game for Teddster, or maybe it's the heroes for ChriS. Now the destroyer is up. Will it be nuked immediately? Another fiend falling. Oh, this looks good. This looks really good now for the orc. The damage is too crazy. And Venom Spears work against Destroyer as well. That's another kill, level 4. And this Beastmaster, did it do so much? I'm not too sure. Would a Pit Lord have been better, maybe? Another Destro! Another kill! 5 supply down, that's the last bit of lumber he has. I think this is Teddster in the relegation. What a month! What a start to the year for Teddster. First winning the 2-2 King of the Hill. And now inches away from relegation. But he can't be too sure. Against Undead you can never be too sure. Especially not with Fragile Wyvern. But the healing looks fine. The Chain Lightning will be improved against the ground. And the Expo was untouched. And ChriS is running out of lumber. No statue here. And that's the most brutal thing. He got a lot on the ground. But for how much longer? Level 2 Chain Lightning immediately used. But there's no Dispel, so the Beastmaster holds some value. Now also with the Bash Bear on the ground. Or with the bear on the ground, I guess, rather. Why we're all sacrificed. Teddster just inches away from a knockout punch. He's taking the safe bet. He's taking out the units. And that's game. GG's. Well played. ChriS not making it into relegation this time, but Teddster with the 2-0. Just like 84 in the other decider. And ChriS, maybe the early game just wasn't good enough. Too many ghouls lost. He tried to turn it around. Good fighting spirit by ChriS, that's for sure. And for coming out of nowhere, eliminating the #1 seed in Trunks and having an amazing game 1 apparently. Whew. That was the second qualifier, everybody. With that, we got our 6 players for the relegation. And that... is it? If that's already on Wikipedia, that would be sick. Not yet, but okay. It's Shocky, Hank, Changer, Jack, Teddster, and 84. So no Night Elves. This means we stay at 1 Night Elf for the season. And that is Kevin. No Trunks, no Joker. Unfortunately, the Night Elves didn't really show up here in big numbers or in good faith. In good faith, of course, but in good shape. Changer, hope for the humans. 3 orcs with Hank and Jack and Teddster. 3 undeads with... no, 2 undeads with Shocky and 84. And this will be played this weekend on the new patch in best of 5. So now I'm really hungry. I'll grab a drink. And hopefully you had a good evening. I'm very sad to have disappointed you. That I'm not one of the 6 players to qualify. I know that hurts. But that's the reality. Congrats to all players of Saturday and today. Really cool to see some new faces. Changer, Jack, and Teddy 84 might make a return. Hank and Shocky are also fighting for survival in the relegation. And now I'm out. Tomorrow Carson will greet ya for the last tournament on patch 1.34, which is going to be the NA Lul Cup, where hopefully we'll see Pato again after his silver medal last time. And then on Thursday, we have Creep Jack. And then on Friday, we wake up to patch 1.35, the Back to Warcraft Weekly. And on Saturday and Sunday, we have the relegation and maybe another tournament. Work in progress. So yeah, lots of content here on Back to Warcraft. If you like what we do, please continue to support us as much as you did today. That was amazing. We are on Patreon. You can sub here on Twitch. You can grab a YouTube membership. You can throw us a one-time donation, as a couple of people did. We can also use your crypto. We have merchandise. If you want t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, all that good stuff, go check it out. CORSAIR is sponsoring us, as well as Holy Energy and Holy Iced Tea. So if you have a craving for a drink from a startup in Germany, go check them out. Opera Jax is also there, and Huel, if you are a little too lazy to cook or want to boost your nutrition, Huel is a good alternative. Go check it out. Every visit at huel.backtowarcraft.com helps, and every purchase is, of course, even better. But not only are we gathering funds for my golden boat, we also gather funds for the War3 Champions Finals that will happen at the end of January and the beginning of February. And the match arena for that is up, w3cfinals.backtowarcraft.com. Handful of people are already buying the profile pictures, and you can find them here. New style, Mountain King, Keeper, Farseer, and Lich. Up for grabs for your War3 Champions profiles. The new season is going to start on Friday, and maybe you start the new season with a nice new profile picture. I thank you guys for tuning in masses, for supporting us like crazy, so that we can help to keep Warcraft alive. Do the weekly cups, pay for the War3 Champions servers in parts, create this overlay, and afford a redesign, which you might see this weekend. So times are busy. If you guys are renting out a flat in or around Hamburg, let me know. I'm still looking, so we'll see. Remo is back. His patch notes video is up on YouTube. Watch the TP League if you haven't, and have a wonderful evening.